Good morning. You listen to FloorDaily.net, and I'm Kim Parr. This morning, my guest is Elena Grant, who is Vice President of Marketing with Coverings. Actually, you're with National Trade Productions, which manages and runs Coverings. Elena, how are you?
I'm good today. Thank you.
Good to be with you. It's just a month and a half away. I thought it'd be good to catch up with what's going to happen at Coverings, which is back in Orlando this year, set for April the 17th to the 20th, right?
That's correct.
Why don't we start out, when you think about a trade show, you obviously want to know how's the health of it. How are exhibitor bookings going this year?
Our exhibit sales are going really well. We actually sold space at the show last year for this year, and it was one of the first times we've done that, and it proved to be very successful. We're expecting a larger show floor than we had last year, and bookings have been going really well.
Okay, and last year it was a little bit earlier, and it was in Las Vegas, right?
That's correct.
Yeah. And Orlando is kind of your home base, if you will. I mean, it happens in Orlando more than anywhere else, right?
It has. That's definitely true.
Yeah, and next year you go to Atlanta, don't you?
Yes.
All right, so a lot of people may not know this show's a little bit different than some trade shows because it's owned by 5 different organizations. Why don't you tell us who they are?
Sure. Coverings is owned by Ceramics of Italy, Tile of Spain, the Tile Council of North America, the National Tile Contractors Association, and the Ceramic Tile Distributors Association. We have several things represented in that list. And I think that it's indicative of Coverings because you do have those international associations, and Coverings is a very international show. We're premiering the newest in ceramic tile and natural stone from around the world. So you'll see pavilions from various different countries, and you'll see several different countries represented on the show floor.
I wanted to schedule this now because everybody knows Orlando's an easy place to get to, but it's probably a good time if you're thinking about going to the show to go ahead and look into getting your ticket to get there and maybe book a hotel. Tell us a little bit about the highlights, what's different, what's changed about the show.
Okay, we have a lot of new programs at Coverings this year, and we're really excited about those. One of the first ones is we have this place on the show floor called Covering Central. And, there's a lot going on with social media and all these different online channels. So it's a way for attendees to learn outside of the seminar sessions that happen in the meeting rooms. We're doing some social media sessions right on the show floor. They're 15-minute sessions. We have 18 of them planned, and they're going to be in this Covering Central location. Also in Covering Central, we're going to have our Internet Cafe, our Blogger Lounge. We'll also have our Project Green display up of several projects that have been selected because of their use of tile and stone and sustainability. So that's going to be really exciting. And we're also going to be promoting Atlanta. So we'll have a photo booth where attendees can come and get a souvenir photo with an Atlanta backdrop just to remind them that we're going to be in a different location for next year. So this is a really exciting space on the show floor that we're excited about. We have a lot of interesting things going on there. We have a great session schedule for attendees. Another new thing for this year, we kind of have combined the Tile Letter Awards, the Old Tile Letter and NTCA Installation Awards, with the Old Spectrum Prism Awards, and we've come up with the Coverings Installation and Design Awards. And it's really to honor achievement in the outstanding uses of tile and stone and the synergy between installation and great design. It's going to spotlight the designer and contractor teams who have demonstrated excellence in developing these projects, and we're going to have a reception and ceremony on site on Thursday, April 19th. So we're excited about this new awards program at Coverings.
Yeah, that's one of the neat things about this show. It attracts, I think, primarily distributors because everybody knows most of the channel for distribution with tile in the U.S. is through distribution. But obviously there are some retailers that come. But you also attract a lot of people in the design community, don't you?
Yes, we do. I mean, we have several different audiences that we're reaching out to. As you mentioned, distributors, retailers, but we also have a lot of programs for architects and designers and contractors and fabricators as well. For contractors this year, another new thing we're doing on the show floor, we're having contractor days on Wednesday and Thursday of the show. And so contractors are going to be able to network and have a contractor lounge, and we're going to hold contractor tours. So there'll be tours that'll be hosted, be taking them to different allied product booths throughout the show so that those manufacturers can highlight some of their newest products. We have a lot going on for each of the different channels and audiences that we serve. For the A&D community, we do quite a bit. We have a great featured session for them, and that session is going to be mixology. Eclecticism is the perfect interior cocktail, and the speaker is Jamie Drake. He's a very well-known person in the A&D community, so we're excited about that.
Yeah, and also notice that you had the person from Pantone Color Institute is doing a color trends seminar.
Yes, Latrice Eisman, she's been to the show several times and has been a very popular speaker, so we continue to bring her back because of that, and she gives us the color trends for the year. And the A&D audience really appreciate that, and they attend that session every year. It's a big hit. So we continue to, like I said, to bring it back.
One of the I go to coverings every year. One of the neat things about the show is, it's a massive undertaking because each one of the companies that come to display their goods, they set up all these vignettes. You'll go in these spaces, these large booths, and you'll see different types of rooms set up and how they recommend their products to be used. And there's a lot of innovation that's going on with thin tiles and with digital looks. This is a very exciting show.
Absolutely. And along with that, as I said, kind of the global aspect of the show, you get a lot of the hospitality and the foods and the drinks from those different countries. So you get to see this tile and stone within the environment that the manufacturers want you to see them in. And then you also, there's some hospitality that goes along with that, which is really nice. Another program that we've brought back, this will be the third year, is the Coverings Installation and Design Showcase, where we have 3 spaces on the show floor that have been designed by leaders in the design community and installed by 5-star certified contractors. So this year we decided to change it up a little bit, and we're going to do 3 different spaces. We've done bathrooms traditionally, but this year we're doing a hotel bedroom, a master bathroom, and an outdoor living space. So we're really excited. We have great sponsors, great installation service providers. We have a lot of people involved in this project, and we're really excited about it.
Yeah, and this is neat. This is where actually during the course of the show, you can actually watch these interior or exterior spaces being built out over the 3-day period.
Exactly. They install them during the show, and it's really, again, just like the Coverings Installation and Design Awards, we're trying to show the synergy between great installation and great design. So you see that process happening on the show floor. You see the designer working with the installer to make sure that everything is just as it should be. And it's a great process. And then Wednesday, all the install will be done. Thursday morning, the designers stage the space, and we'll be doing a little reception in the space to talk through those spaces on the show floor, and that will be on Thursday evening.
Well, I appreciate you spending time with us. Again, it's April 17th to the 20th in Orlando, Florida. And again, we've been talking to Elena Grant about the covering show this year. And you've been listening to Kempar and FloorDaily.net.